I say
Top Billin.
Alright, Top Billin, as always, it's not a highlight channel, it's a film study. No full plays will be shown, blah, 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 blah. So I wanted to hit people to the wave of the future right here. A lot of people are still stuck in the past, and they don't see that football has now evolved back to what it was before. St. Louis Rams and the greatest show on turf, these guys didn't feature big receivers like A.J. Green, Julio Jones, and guys like that. It were more guys like what we see right here with Alabama, right? Henry Ruggs, Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy. Same thing at LSU, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and people like that, right? They're getting these guys on these quick slant and quick hitches and very quick game-oriented type stuff, and they're letting them break tackles and take the ball to the house. So a lot of people really love what they see from guys like Tua and Joe Burrow, and they should. This stuff is awesome, right? It is actually schemed up to perfection. You have double slants right here, right? You already know what's going on, right? Line block and run. You have what amounts to what looks like it's going to be a back to the basket play action fake. Just ends up being just a read, right? He's just reading leverage right here. You guys know what this is, man. People are hip to it from that particular standpoint, right? But it's like they don't want to acknowledge it. So I think about guys when people talk about, oh, Jake Fromm, all he does is dink and dunk. Well, then what is this? You know what I'm saying? Is this not dinking and dunking, right? If you really watch Alabama this year, they're not even throwing the ball down the field. This is what they're doing. They have fantastic athletes. Double slant, right? Double slant concept. Get it to one of, if not the fastest guy in college football. Let them break tackles. Off to the races. You know what I mean? This is awesome, right? I really start to come around on this type of stuff. I'm a pro style guy. Love physicality and everything like that. But this is just almost like stealing, right? It's like taking candy from a baby. All right, check this out. This is why I still think Alabama is king, right? You should be extremely high on LSU. It looks like a national championship contender, no doubt about that. But come on, Alabama's doing the same exact stuff and has been doing it, right? We see a now route right here. Got Jerry Jeudy on the clear out. It's called a now route because they're reading the leverage of this particular player right here. He's far too off to be going against somebody like a Devontae Smith, somebody who can just take a quick hitch and take it to the house no matter where he's at on the field. Not too many people possess this type of player, right? Front facing play action fake, right? Now you see it starting to take shape. All he has to do is peel back behind the line of scrimmage, let his accurate QB get him the ball real quick. Boom. Now look at this. What we have right here. It's like 6-7 yards of cushion. Are you going to tackle him in open space? Right? Look at all this open space. He did not have to throw the ball far at all, and this is a 25-yard touchdown, right? So stat gawkers are going to see 25-yard touchdown, 65-yard touchdown, or whatever it was, and they're thinking he put the ball in the air like that, but that's not necessarily the case. Look, you can't tackle a guy like that in the open in that much space. Now look, now he's got his guy out here, right? Blocking for him, so you have a 2-on-1 situation. All he has to do is just kind of get in front of him a little bit, right? What are you gonna do about that? There's nothing you can do about it. This stuff is schemed to perfection. That's like stealing. It's taking candy from a baby. All right, so then they put you in uncompromising positions, then they force you to do things you probably don't want to do. So we see a bit of a cover 4 right here, right? Each player has a quarter of the field on the back end right here, so pretty much man up, but within a zone confinement. And you'll have Devontae Smith, same guy, doing work right here, running a deep post. Jerry Jeudy vacating from the slot, widening the defense. So then that forces this particular corner right here to shoot up to get him. Then he has to rotate because you also have some type of in-breaking route by Miller Ford style, the tight end right here. Jerry Jeudy on a clear out route on the other side. So if you see this start to take shape, you can see the defense, right? And they get the pre-snap movement that makes it easy to know exactly what you're doing. So they see the man coverage right here, right? Tua does a great job of actually looking it off. He looks towards where he probably does not want to go. You can see the leverage of my man turning out right here with the outside technique. Boom, banged on the post, right? Banged on the post, tried to hold way downfield. And if it's even, he's leaving, right? Nobody's possessing these type of receivers in mass like that. They have 4 receivers who can do this and flip each other's style. 5, really, if you count John Mechie. Look at that. Too easy. I'm telling you, man. When it comes to this style of play, I'm still going to have to tip my cap to Alabama, man. All right, man up on the boundary with who I think perhaps maybe the best receiver right now in college football. Between him, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, and these guys, Devontae Smith has really shown himself this year. We saw it earlier in his career, but man, he's getting real good looks right now, and he seems to just have truly morphed into his complete self or something. I mean, he is what he is now, right? He's a developed product, and he's a high first-round draft pick, in my opinion. So we see him working vert right here, right? Man-to-man, looks like cover 3 at a single high post safety, man coverage into the boundary. He just does his job. This is not a long pass by any stretch of the imagination. What is this, a 25-yard pass? Tua with the slight look off. Good blocking right here by Najee Harris. The line giving them time. Now, I understand that this is Ole Miss. Please don't come in here talking about, but it's Ole Miss in this. This is Alabama. We've seen them do this to virtually everybody, so we don't have to go there with this particular content piece right here. But I'm just showing you right here. Look at that. Even he's leaving. You're able to get these guys right, and they can be vertical threats without having to be big guys like Justin Ross and T. Higgins and stuff like that. They're just great athletes, real fluid, explosive athletes, right? So I think about the University of Georgia people, they don't really have anybody like this. Maybe Demetrius Robertson, but they're not using him in this type of fashion. So it just goes to show you, marrying a scheme with certain type of personnel, to me, this is revolutionary in the sport of football. All right, check it out. Like taking candy from a baby. Double O personnel spread with multiple number grips. But the inside receiver has an outside receiver skill set. Jalen Waddle, 3-on-3. All you have to do is make the free defender miss. And look at him. Runs by him like he's standing still. Multiple guys converging. Got young John Mechie out here getting his Jerry Jeudy on, blocking. Now look at the speed, acceleration, and agility. It's just not too many teams working with guys like this, man. You already know the rest. Behind the line of scrimmage pass turns into a explosive play for a touchdown. Come on. All right, last one right here. You guys get the pictures just like the first one, right? Short, quick game stuff to the house. You know why this happens? Because people are so deathly afraid of this run game that they cannot stop it organically, that they have to put one person back at a post safety and have some type of odd coverage on the back end. When in actuality, man, split safety coverage, and maybe some of this goes away, but same kind of thing right here. Outside technique against a slant. Look at the space already created just that quickly, right? 7-yard slant. And look, I don't know what to tell you. He's able to just accelerate better than everybody else. Look, this guy didn't even get a hand on him. Did not get a hand on him. Look at him picking him up and putting him back down faster than the next man. Coasting into the end zone. So I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if you guys are actually watching football or you're just skimming it. This is what's going on in football right now. Guys are not making crazy tight window throws, right? They've simplified it, but they've mastered it, right? The people who are doing these type of offenses, they're absolutely mastering this simplification, and it's making it easier for the kids. So if you put dynamic athletes like this into roles like this, these are the results that you're going to get, right? Great quarterback, dynamic receivers, good running games, and everything like that. The only problem with this is it becomes finesse, and that reverberates through your team. So we've seen it with Alabama. We've seen it with LSU. These guys are lacking in defensive physicality. The tackling is off for both of these teams, but the offense is so good that, quite frankly, it may not matter. You just may not be able to keep up with them, and they'll make the necessary stops when they need to. So that's my take on that. So anybody out there thinking that everybody's throwing the ball 50 and 60 yards, you're not watching football. All you do is play video games. All right. With that being said, it's your boy Murf, the Underground King. Thank you for watching, and I am out. Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.